You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
Fix bayonets. We are now entering overdrive with your host, Alex Jones, broadcasting live from the front lines. If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
A government plot against the Second Amendment supporters, Fox News reports. On the Alan Colmes Show, former police chief Mark Kessler, who's been on this show before, and I thought something was suspicious about him at the time after I interviewed him, or reposting an interview at Infowars.com, made one of the most shocking revelations Alan had ever heard. And Kessler said he was exposing it for the first time. He said he really worked for the feds to lure in terrorist right-wingers and that they foiled terror attacks. Yeah, I never heard about it. That's made up in my view. And then he, really what he was doing is like Cass Sunstein-type cognitive infiltration to demonize the Second Amendment. That was his real mission, in my view. I'm going to try to get him on. But pretty ridiculous. That kind of stuff's going on. Katie, in FEMA Region 6, what former state are you in? Hey, Katie. Yep, you bet. What former state are you in?
FEMA Region 6. Actually, it's KD. I don't know why they say Katie.
I'm sorry. No wonder you didn't talk. Go ahead, KT.
That's okay. Hey, real quick. Hey, I listened last week. I was listening to the Al Sharpton station here in actually Cincinnati, and they had a clergy response team member on there, and they had this big protest in Cincinnati over the Brown thing, and the guy said it was all orchestrated by the Justice Department there in Cincinnati, and they were blocking the highways and everything. And
wait a minute, you were listening to what radio station, and they admitted that the Justice Department was running it?
He admitted it. He just said it real briefly. The Justice Department was there, and then he got cut off like he was saying too much. It was the Lincoln Ware Show. It's a black radio station, 1230. But another thing I wanted to tell you, too, Alex, I haven't had time to call in. Last year, Ricky Lake Show, she had a show on there called People Live Through Tragedies, and there was two people on there, and they were both in the military, and they were in the movie theater, and the girl gave her testimony, which was everything, one shooter, this, that, and the other. But when her husband gave his testimony, he said there was multiple shooters in there. He couldn't tell if they were in the front or the back of him. And she grabbed his leg, like you said, too much. You have to see the video, because I showed it to my wife. I said, look at this lady grab her husband's leg, and look at him. You said too much.
What happens?
It's his leg and looks at him like he says way too much.
Wow.
You have to see the video. Ricky Lake Show, it was the 21st of 2013, January.
Well, do me a favor. Find the clip, somebody, and send it to showtips at Infowars.com. Good to hear from you. I appreciate you calling in. David in New York, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Alex, hey, long-time listener. Alex, I'm an attorney. I've got a defending a man against murder. He was defending himself with a shotgun after really extraordinary efforts to help the cops. And now with all this fog of refusal to really look at what happened in these shootings, it just makes it harder to do these cases and get them right. Because now supposedly trying to avoid being an enemy of the police makes you an opponent of people who are trying to fight racism.
Well, yeah, no, it's an us against them mentality. They're trying to make us choose sides instead of just choosing justice.
And,
I mean, it's not justice to burn down grocery stores and stuff because you think a racist white cop killed somebody, and it's not justice for a grand jury to no bill a cop that clearly chokes a guy to death. I mean, it's just amazing. And I wonder what's going to happen in New York now and Staten Island with this situation.
I would have to say at least there's some science for that case. It doesn't seem like the people who are picking these fights ever pick the right ones, because then folks like us wouldn't be able to be supporters, and I don't think they want supporters.
I hear you. I just want to have justice in a good country, but I tell you, there's just so much evil out there. God bless you. Sorry the other callers, Katrina and others. I'll get to you if you call back tomorrow. Great job to the crew. Nightly News tonight, 7 o'clock Central.
Adam Miller here with Midas Research.
You're going
Seeing the price of the X2 and the DNA Force, I was a little hesitant.